little bit while we're kind of backtracking and going over some of the World Championship matches. I'm going to mute the sound in the background because I really don't want to pick that up. So I guess a good place to start, we can kind of just play something in the background. I'm not going to talk too much about the matches themselves. I just want to have something playing. But, this is the DOA6 World Championship Finals that took place in Tokyo, Japan over the weekend. And I wanted to talk to you guys because this event was, I'm just going to say for what it is, this event was terrible. I mean, it's cool we got to see DOA play. I mean, this is the highest level of Dead or Alive play right here. Like, the best of the best are at this tournament. There may be a few people who are not here at this event that are really good at the game, but I mean, these guys worked their ass off to get here, and this is the best. These are the best of the best players here. I mean, this is it. This is where all the marbles are on the line. You know what I'm saying? $15,000 for first place. This is very important. People were looking forward to this event all year round, especially the competitors. So I feel like this event should have been more well-planned and well-ran than any event that has happened for DOA in the past. Obviously being spectators, us watching the event, me not being there, we're spectators. And on the spectator side of it, everything that's being broadcasted to you and everything that you're seeing is you're going to be critical of that, because as a viewer, you want everything to be run smoothly. If you want people to engage and watch your stream, you have to engage them back. There were sections of the stream where we waited 20 to 25 minutes almost for a match to start. And, sometimes that happens in tournaments, but that's extreme, especially for a tournament that has been in the works for a year. This event is at the end of the year. This stuff should have been planned out ahead of time. And they've ran events before. I don't understand what made it so that they couldn't get these matches going to the point where they were running so far behind. I mean, the top 8 was scheduled to start. I don't know the Japan time, but the top 8 was scheduled to start 45 minutes before it actually started. You know what I mean? Like, it started 45 minutes late. And as a viewer, we're in America, we're in the U.S., and you're in Japan, where it's 3 in the morning here, whereas it's 3 in the afternoon or whatever it is. You know what I mean? We're staying up late to watch this stream, and it's running late as hell as it is. You know what I mean? That was my first problem with it. My second and biggest complaint about this event was right there. Look at Crazy Steady and E-Man sitting over there playing matches off stream. They did this for top 16 as well. This is the finals. This is the last event. This is for all the marbles. Everything is on the line. And you have 2 top U.S. players playing off stream. Not even on stream. They're off stream in a top 8 environment. Not top 32, not top 64, top 8. There's 8 players. And you're running matches off stream. Whoever's fucking idea that was, whoever was behind that, needs to be fired. This is a Dead or Alive event. Okay? This is not a major, a Big E major, or CEO where there's multiple different stuff going on at once, and there's a time schedule. Even though they have to be on time for their schedule, I understand. But you're running top 8 matches for the finals of the DOA6 World Championship at a DOA6 event off stream. Now, there are some comments in the chat saying that Japan does this, and no, that's not a fucking excuse. Okay? We as spectators, that was probably one of... If you guys didn't know, Crazy Steady eliminated Caliber Blades from the tournament 3-0. 3-0. He beat the best player arguably in the world 3-0 off stream. You should never, and if you're gonna run matches off stream, you run the lower profile matches off stream, but we're in the top 8, so that means that there is no low profile matches. Every match is critical to be on stream, okay? And you ran a top 8 match off stream between the two of the best players in the planet. I'm not understanding that. And this is not the only 2 matches that they did that for. They did that throughout this event in top 16. People were getting eliminated left and right. The last chance qualifier not getting streamed, I understand. They couldn't squeeze that in or whatever, even though it would have been nice. But they were so focused on doing this photo contest and all this other stuff, which quite frankly is not as important as the finals. This is the finals. Berserk says, in the commentary talked about the presentation of the players with the posters and speeches, how it's important in Japan to tell a story, but they left out key chapters. Right, exactly. And, I'm not sure if you're talking about the U.S. commentary or the Japanese commentary, but me and Shade, we already have it in our heads when we go in to commentate. We're getting that story out there. We're letting you know, Hoodless, for the past year, 2 years, okay, even before DOA6 came out, Hoodless has been gunning to be number 1. And as of right now, Hoodless is the best player in the planet. He proved that. Arguably, pound for pound, Hoodless is the best player in the planet right now. He worked his ass off. This guy is in the lab. I don't know very many players that go to the lab every day. This guy is streaming almost every day when he gets a chance to. You know what I'm saying? He's been grinding his ass off. This is his biggest win in his career. You know what I'm saying? And, Master's a great commentator. He was commentating far before me. And, Supersonic has never commentated before. But granted, they needed 2 U.S. people, 2 American people that could commentate for the Americans in the U.S. But, again, not talking about me at all. Not trying to bring me into it. But, again, me and Shade being the lead commentators you guys hired to commentate the main events of your tour. And we're not out there to commentate. Shade was out there, but Shade was out there on his own dime. Shade paid his own money to get out there. I don't have a couple $1,000s sitting around to go commentate. You know what I'm saying? I have bills and shit to pay. But that's besides the point. I think that this whole event was, in a way, I think it was a slap in the face to us. DOA6, let's face it. I mean, like, I love Dead or Alive as a franchise. You guys know that. You guys know that I work my ass off for this game and for this community with time that I don't even have. And a lot of people do the same thing as well. People have lives outside of playing video games. And I invest a big amount of my time into this game, which means that I'm going to want a game that came out less than a year ago to be able to give me something back to the point where I feel like my hard work is for something. Give us a good game. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple people that work their ass off to keep this game alive, to keep this game afloat, whether that's making videos, going to tournaments, streaming, whatever it is. And you pay us back by running top matches off stream. We've been waiting all year for this. These guys have been traveling. These players, Crazy Steady, E-Man, Hoodless, have been traveling from money out of their own pockets to travel and compete. And you're running matches off stream. There were people in the top 16 that didn't even get a match on stream. They went all the fucking way to Japan. All the way to Japan, and they didn't run matches on stream. How would you feel? Now, I know that not everything has to be in the light. Not everything is about getting attention, blah, blah, blah. But these people traveled across the planet and worked their ass off placing well all year to be able to come to your event that was invite only or qualify only, and you run their matches off stream. Like, it's fucked up. I think that it's absolutely ridiculous. And, I'm very grateful for Team Ninja for hiring me as a commentator this year and letting me be like the face of their game in a way where I'm going out and when you turn on the DOA stream for a tournament, you see me and Shade there. Like, they took a chance on me and they let me commentate their game. I'm so grateful for that. But at the end of the day, I can't sit here and be okay with this shit. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would not let myself do that. I wouldn't be comfortable with letting myself not say anything about this fucking catastrophe. These guys are running top matches off stream, dude. Like, this shit was crazy. I want to know how you guys feel about this shit. Seriously, like, I've seen people say, oh man, the finals, they were awesome. Like, the finals, it was great. I had a lot of fun in the stream, and I'm just trying to understand how. How did you enjoy this? Like, we waited 30 minutes almost in between some matches, like 20 minutes, 15 minutes here and there. Like, it's 3 in the morning. I'm falling the fuck asleep. Like, get on with this shit, bro. You know what I mean? It was, for me, it was a mess, dude. And I've been to bad events before. Like, but this was a DOA event. This wasn't Summer Jam. This wasn't CEO. This wasn't Evo. This was a dead or alive event. And that whole excuse of, oh, Japan runs some of their matches off streams, no, bro. They should know better. I don't know, man. You know, they do this kind of shit, and it's almost as if people wonder why. It's almost as if people wonder why, you know, some people don't take DOA seriously. And, you know, don't get me wrong, it has a lot of other factors that come into there. It has a lot of other factors that come into play here, like the sexualization of the game or whatever. It's not just Team Ninja that was doing it. Capcom takes random 10, 15, 20-minute breaks. It's not an excuse for other companies to do the same thing. I mean, they're wrong too. I mean, granted, like, they have to have time to set certain stuff up and everything like that, but like that's the least of my worries. Like that I'm just saying that was one of the things I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that it took so long between matches, but that's whatever. It happens everywhere. But them running matches off stream in a top 8, and these fucking people flew to Japan, bro. Like, I'd be pissed. You know, if I was steady, I would be pissed. Seriously, I would be pissed the fuck off that I flew to Japan and beat one of the best players in the world for you to run my match off stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be pissed the fuck off if I was steady, period. I would be pissed. No one knew about the ass whooping that I gave Caliber Blades. No one saw that man 3-0'd him. That blow up didn't happen on stream. So, you know, that's my biggest complaint. Honestly. It was to the point where they were playing in grand finals, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck happened to E-Man? Or, wait a minute, what happened to this player? Like, they were just getting knocked the fuck off, and we didn't hear anything about it. Bro, they ran top 8 matches off stream, Brave Fantasy.